Alrighty guys, just left the house. I am going winter hammock camping. It is supposed to get down to the low 20s tonight, maybe even the teens. It was down to 18 degrees when I left work this morning. It's about noon. I haven't been to bed. I had some running around to do. Go order some new magazines for my new gun that I got. And tried to get some bullets, but I couldn't get them. So I'm hiking down to my #1 camp where Dave is staying. I'm hiking down to spend the night there, spend the night with Dave. I'll get some sleep in before he gets there. He's not gonna get there till about 6:30, 7 o'clock tonight. I packed light as I could for hammock camping in these conditions. So I'm gonna get down here and I'll show you my pack. Alrighty guys, I don't know if video that I recorded earlier is gonna be accessible because I was getting a memory card issue. I had to unplug the memory card and plug it back in. But I hiked down here to camp. I'm down here at camp. I carried my everyday carry backpack that I take to work. I brought my -10 sleeping bag, my Thermarest Z-Lite, and then I carried another bag just thrown over my shoulder. The only thing that's in there is a tarp and water, another down jacket, some string, a couple other things. Mainly my backpack has got food and shelter, my hammock, and then I tied my sleeping bag on the back, Thermarest on the top. I could have wore my big backpack, my 70-liter Osprey, but I didn't want to, draw attention to myself. I kind of wanted to just be stealth, and it was much easier to tie that backpack on this, or that sleeping bag. It was much easier to tie that sleeping bag on this small backpack and Thermarest on top, and I've got everything I need. Got my hammock in here, my Thermarest Z-Lite, paracord, hammock ropes. So yeah, I'm gonna spend the night. Dave's not gonna be here till 6:30 or 7. I'm gonna get some sleep before he gets here. I normally tie up between that tree and over here, but since I made the campsite there, I have to choose a new spot. I think I'm gonna go right here, between here and there. I want to tie it low for the night. And I tried to record more on the walk here, but it was just way too windy out there on the road. I mean, yeah, I pulled the camera out a couple times and I'm like, there's no way I can record. They won't be able to hear me. So I had to wait till I get to camp because I've got that high ridge all the way around here, and then up over that way there's a bunch of evergreens, and that's kind of the west, maybe west southwest, where the wind normally comes from. And yeah, there's, 300 yards of evergreens and then more trees. So I think I'm gonna hang up here between this tree and that tree. I mean, it's a kind of a long distance, but as long as I pull the hammock tight, I should be all right. Yeah, and Dave won't be here for about maybe 5 hours. And I'm dressed for it, and I got my -10 mummy bag and my Thermarest Z-Lite sleeping pad just to put in the bottom of my hammock. And then just my normal Eagle's Nest Outfitter small tarp. I don't have my big tarp with me. So yeah, I'm just gonna set it up and try to block the wind and maybe get a little sleep in before Dave gets here. Alrighty guys, I got my hammock set up. I've stretched it out as tight as possible because I want to keep it low tonight because it's going to get very cold. Low 20s, maybe into the teens. So I want to hang the hammock as low as possible, and then I'm going to put the tarp over top it now. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna have to cut me some steaks and stake this out, and we'll be good for the night. Put my pad in there, all the clothing I got on, my -10 mummy bag, I'll be good. Alrighty guys, got my hammock all set up, tarp set up, staked out, real low, just to block the wind. Got my hammock in there, got my thermarest pad in there, and my -10 Coleman sleeping bag. I'm hoping I should be alright for the night. I mean, I've got lots of clothes on, so now I'm just gonna chill and wait for Dave. Probably take a nap for a little bit since I've been up all night, since last night. Got a fire going in the camp stove. That's going really well. Got the door closed here. Going really, really well. Ouch. Hot, hot, hot. So, yeah, just gonna chill. Got my backpacks here. And probably cook me something to eat. I'm hungry, and maybe collect some firewood. Yeah, for sure I'm gonna collect some firewood. All right, we'll be back with you in a bit. This is a giant dead tree that I don't want to fall on the tent. I started on it a couple weekends ago, chopping on there, cutting on the back with the saw. We're gonna see if we can get it down. This is that Ontario knife that I got from Tom. I'm definitely putting it to the test. My friend cut on this with a saw, and he cut low on this side, so I'm trying to chop down to it. Don't know if I can or not. I would think it would fall soon. Alrighty guys, it's 12:45 in the morning. It's 19 degrees out. My friend Dave is pussed out and went to bed. I've got a nice big fire going here. It's nice and roasty, but he's pussed out and gone to bed. Little wuss. He's like, I think he's growing. I think he's gonna grow boobs here pretty soon. So yeah, Dave's gone to bed. It's 19 degrees and 12:45 in the morning, and we got a kicking fire going. Got lots of beer, and yeah, Mr. Boobs has gone to bed. All right, guys, I spent the night. It was cold. I don't want to do that again without my Under-Quilt. It was down to 13 degrees this morning, and I was cold. We got up about 5, and got a ride to get my Jeep. Went and had breakfast. We just come back. I took my hammock down. I'm gonna take another short drive, and I'm going home.